And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at Super Mega Lucky Box. I know, just the name itself is like, what is this? I feel like I should be singing the name of this Super Mega Lucky Box. You count from 1 to 9, it's twice you do it. Okay, I'm out of notes here. This is a roll and write game, or a flip and write game. We're going to flip cards. It's done by Phil Walker Harding, who's the designer of this, who's designed one of my favorites, Silver and Gold. And the reason I bring it up is because in Silver and Gold, you wrote on the cards themselves with erasable markers. Well, guess what you do here? The same thing. Let's take a look. At the beginning of the game, each person gets a scorecard. You're also going to have 5 cards you'll draw. You're going to keep 3 of those cards. Each card has 9 numbers on it. There's always 2 series of numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 other numbers. You can see this one here as 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, and then 3, 1, 2 there in the middle. You're also going to start with 4 of these lightning bolts, and that's how the game works. You're going to have 9 number cards. There's cards that are numbered from 1 to 9, there's 2 of each. You're going to shuffle them together and pick 9 of them for each round of the game. There are 4 rounds of the game. And it's pretty simple. You turn over the top card, it shows a number. You will cross that number off on one of your cards if you want to, which I don't know why you would ever not want to. So, for example, I can cross off the 7. Turn over the next card, it's a 5. I'll cross off this 5 over here. Turn over the next card. It's a 9. I'm going to cross off the 9 here. Turn over this card. It's a 1. I'm going to cross off the 1 here. Turn this one over. It's a 4. I'll cross off the 4 here. Turn this over. It's a 5. You know what? I don't want to cross off a 5. Or I might not have a 5. I want to cross off this 6 here. So I'm going to pay this to change to 5 to a 6. I could pay 2 lightning bolts and change it to a 7, but I change it to a 6. Now that I've finished an entire row, I get the bonus at the end of the row. This lets me cross off any number I want. So I'm going to cross off this 8 here, which also finishes another row. And that gives me another lightning bolt. Fantastic. So you can see I cross off 2 numbers that round. And then we turn over another card. It's a 3. So I'm going to keep trying to do this here. A 1. You know what? I'm going to pay another lightning bolt and cross off this one here, which finishes this, which lets me cross off any number I want anywhere. So I'm going to cross off this 3 here, which gives me a column and gives me a moon piece. Then I turn this over and it's a 2. Fantastic. I cross off this 2, which gives me another column, and I get another moon piece. That's what you're going to do each round. Now, at the end of a round, you're going to see how many cards you completely finished. I did not completely finish any cards. I came really close to finishing a card. So I got none. But if I had gotten one finish, I would have got 15 points for each card I finish. In round 2, you get 12 points for each card, then 10, then 8. Then you see how many stars you got. Some rows and columns give you stars when you finish them. So you're going to get points for the number of stars you got in a round. So if you get 3 stars, you'll get 9 points. If you get 1 star, you get 1 point. Then players are going to be drawing some cards and keeping one of them. Doesn't matter how many cards you finish, so you'll have another card to work on for the next round. After 4 rounds, you're going to do some final scoring. Whoever has the most moons is going to get a bonus of 6 points, and whoever has the fewest moons will lose 6 points. That's why you've been collecting them the whole game. And if you didn't finish a card, you get 1 point for every 2 X's on the card, so you get some points. That's it. The rewards and cards mostly let you, like this here, if I did a 5, 6, 4, let you cross off a 7 somewhere else, or they give you energy, or they give you moons, or they give you stars. Player with the most points is the winner. So every card in this game you can write on. The game comes with markers, and these will probably run out at some point. So far they haven't run out of mine, but they're easy enough to erase. And I like that you can write on the cards. The artwork is very much going for Schoolhouse Rock vibes or the Electric Company. These tokens are actually plastic instead of wood, which is a rare thing. I kind of prefer wood myself, but they work well, and everything fits inside the box in the insert very easily. Components are fine. I really like Super Mega Lucky Box, and I'm really excited about this game because I think this game has the potential to go into someone's home. They walk by here, maybe they have nostalgia for the old songs from Schoolhouse Rock. This is just a box, an ordinary box, whatever that might be, or just the name of it, whatever it might be, and then they play it, and I think they'll enjoy it because when you play it, it's very similar to bingo. Everyone knows bingo. Call it a number, cross it off. You get a row or column. You all here, you get a bonus at the end. The game's not a deep game. Cross off a row, do the column. There are some strategies. Like obviously, when you get a star as your bonus, you want to think about when you want to get those stars. Because getting 1 star is 1 point, getting 3 is 9. So you want to try to get 3 stars on the same round, if possible, because that maximizes your points. You can't ignore the blue moons, because if you do, someone else will get +6, you get -6. That's a 12-point difference there. But you're also just trying to finish cards as fast as you can, because that gets you points also. The choices are, what number will you cross off, which sometimes is not a choice, but when you add in the lightning bolts where you can take or add or subtract to the numbers, and by the way, you can swing it around too, from 1 to 9, that gives you some choices to make. So it takes the simplicity and popularity of bingo, adds in the silver and gold coloring in the cards. It's a much simpler game than silver and gold. And then adds a few good decision points into a game that we found to be really fun. People want to play it over and over again. I foresee this one to have some popularity because it's that easy. This is the kind of game where I can be like, Grandma, you'll love this, and kid, you'll love it, and I like it. Yeah, sometimes I just want to play a simple, entertaining game. You don't know what cards are going to come out because you're taking 9 out of 18 cards. You just know that 1 through, if I see 2 3s come up, there will not be a third one. Other than that, you don't know. So there's luck in the game, for sure, but there's also trying to figure out which numbers you'll be crossing off, which bonuses you'll go for. And it's over in 20 minutes, it's fast, it's fun. I'm really excited about games like these because I think they're good for the hobby as a whole. I complain a lot about games that you can get in the mass market stores because you buy them and they're trash. This is the opposite of that. This is a good one. It's actually one of my favorite roll and writes. Despite its simplicity, it's just so entertaining and people get excited and there's a sense of accomplishment as you finish these cards one by one. So that's Super Mega Lucky Box. Fantastic. Dice Tower Judgment approved.